Glad to be back.
How many times have you spoken to President-elect Trump since the election?
A few. And, you know, first time says, congratulations, let's work together. Second time we talked a little about infrastructure. I do think it's possible under certain terms we could get a major infrastructure bill done, but maybe even in the first 100 days. But that infrastructure bill has to have certain things for us to support it. It can't just be tax credits. There won't be enough. It has to be large and bold. Trump has talked about $1 trillion good. And we're not going to...
Federal spending.
Federal spending, exactly, not just tax expenditures. And it can't cut the basics like Medicare and education and other things to pay for it. But if he wants to do a major infrastructure bill focused on infrastructure and with those criteria, it's very possible.
Well, let's do a lightning round, quick questions, quick answers.
Sure.
On a number of items in the Trump agenda. There's been talk about a possible deal, infrastructure, which Democrats would like, and some Republicans, but in return, tax reform, corporate tax, way to get some of those trillions of dollars back to this country.
Look, it's not something that I'd take off the table, and I did some negotiations with Paul Ryan about this. But to get the kind of infrastructure money that Donald Trump is talking about, then you'd have to do a lot more than international tax reform to get it done. Just doesn't bring in the dollars you need.
What about trade deals, killing some of the, renegotiating some of the trade deals?
These are very good questions.
Thank you.
Surprisingly, on several different issues, Donald Trump in his campaign echoed the views of Democrats, not Republicans. Massive transportation bill, trade, getting rid of the carried interest loophole, cleaning up the swamp. And on those issues where he agrees with us and the Republican establishment and hard right doesn't, we challenge him. Work with us. And keep your promises to blue-collar America. I think blue-collar America voted for Donald Trump more on Democratic issues than on Republican issues, which he professed. And we will work with him on those issues.